there you have the opening bell on this Wednesday morning, this Fed day, if you will, as we see futures kind of bounce around a little bit here this morning. Allison Transmission ringing the opening bell. And of course, we're going to be paying attention not only to the overall averages today, we're going to be watching bond yields, of course, and we'll be watching some of the interest rate sensitive sectors. You know, it's funny, like a decade ago, certainly during the last tightening cycle that we had or the last easing cycle, you didn't think of big tech necessarily as interest rate sensitive, right? It's not something that normally classically fell into that basket, but it is very much interest rate sensitive now. And we have seen the NASDAQ really move much more sensitively to interest rate changes.
Yeah, that's spot on. Well, the final big Fed day here in America, and taking a look at the NASDAQ composite, we are flat just barely to the downside. Final Fed day, at least in 2022. We got much more in 2023 and beyond. But the Dow Jones Industrial Average, you're seeing that flat, but to the upside. It's up by about 0.1% right now over the past 2 days, still holding on to gains of about 0.5%. And then the S&P 500, you're seeing that flat, just barely holding on to some gains as well right now, up by just about 2 points, we'll call it. Let's take a look at some of those S&P 500 sectors. The 11 S&P 500 sectors mixed right now. It looked like out of the gate here, you've got more advancers than decliners early in today's trading activity. Energy, that's up by about 1% right now. However, bringing up the caboose, you've got communications services out of the gate down by about 0.9%. We'll keep a close eye on that. Real estate also down by about 0.3%. NASDAQ composite here, just taking a look at some of the mega cap tech stocks. Yeah, you've got a little bit of a mixed equation there. Amazon is higher, as well as Microsoft, fractional percentage moves there. Apple down by about 0.2%. Of course, a lot of movement on the App Store there. We'll break that down a little bit for you, a little bit more for you later on in today's show. And then just lastly, checking in on crypto. We'll ride out on that given the conflux of news that is continuing to come out within the crypto landscape right now. Bitcoin just slightly higher by about 0.1%.
Brad, imagine if there were no more Fed meetings.
Imagine.
It's done. It was just no more Fed meetings, no more Fed commerce. Maybe just no more Fed at all. Just no more Fed.
Not doing it.
Not doing it.